So, ha 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 ha. So, shit is coming out. And I truly can't wait. Because they're already fucking with her. They're messing with the wrong one. They better do some homework on her. Because they ain't been able to stop her yet. Quite a few people tried. And I hope, like hell, I got one friend in my circle that's like her. And yes, I'm referencing Candace Owens. Thank you. Thank you for being a true friend, Charlie. Thank you for standing behind his message. And most importantly, thank you for digging in and trying to find out who the hell killed him. Because I really didn't believe it was some goofball kid that is in love with a furry, whatever the hell that is. But before I get too far off into it, Jammin' Lou started a podcast, another patriot, and Candace Owens speaks the truth, no matter who don't like it. And then Justin, he's your Huckleberry, another individual influencer that's really, really setting the internet on fire with extremely good truth. Calls it like he sees it. Support these people. Help them keep the word out. Now, to all you morons out there that are being ignorant and treasonous, this is the United States of America, a constitutional republic, Christian faith. This is not a Middle Eastern company where Islam or the Muslim religion is dominant. I don't think the people that are following that cult, because I have a hard time calling it a religion, don't understand. In my opinion, and most Americans, we've been taught that religion is fair, unadulterated, and peaceful. If you find peace in the Muslim religion, here's a little quote for you that they like to say. Death to America. Death to the infidels. There's a little saying in the Islam religion that it's okay to lie to move Islam forward. They support pedophilia. Their whole purpose of dressing children in the frickin' bed sheets is so that men don't find them attractive. Okay, who does that sound like? Oh, a pedophile. Huh. We're under attack, people, and you have no idea. You morons that are embracing this bullshit are the problem. There are sides being drawn right now. I would choose your side carefully. Now, there's other people that are calling for Muslim religion or Islam to be banned or all of that. And there's a big part of me that I don't think that's right. I don't think we should ban anything. I think that goes against a free society. But I do not believe there should be a call to prayer going over cities like Dearborn, Michigan. I think there's somewhere in New Jersey started it. We all know where Tampon Tim is from. They're pro-weakness. It's the American way of life is under attack, and you guys don't understand. You flippin' idiots think communism and you follow morons like old Pocahontas. You know, a broad that lied to people, lied to the American people, said she was of Native American descent, did a frickin' DNA test, and it come out that a prostitute on a freaking reservation has more Indian DNA in her mouth than what Warren does. That's pretty freaking bad. But everybody wants to think she's progressive and all that. She's an insane lunatic. If she wants to be in a socialist society, take your ass to Cuba or one of the other places. See how well they listen to your bullshit then. You know, we need to stop following these morons that are perpetrating their last donor's ideology. We have an ideology in this country. It's called the American frickin' way. If you don't like it, there are planes and boats and probably buses that leave every day that go to anywhere else but here. Take your ass there. Please. I'll even chip in for your damn ticket. And I'm sure if we get enough people on the old internet to get rid of all you commies, crazies, lunatics, morons, we would all gladly kick in and we'd probably be able to rent out a whole goddamn airport. Sick and tired of people saying the American way of life is bad or it's frickin' racist. Do you realize that we are one of the only countries in this fucking world that doesn't fucking annihilate protesters? Look at what China does. For Christ's sakes, they censor every information coming into that country. You only see what the China leadership wants you to see. Is that the type of world you want to live in? Is that the type of country you want to live in? By all means, jump on a plane. Go to China. Bye. Here's a penny. Get gone. So sick and tired of everybody with this freaking narrative that America first is racist or whatever bullcrap you morons are trying to spit out. It's because somebody hurt you in a really dark place where you don't like to talk about. That's why you're falling in to this idiotic, moronic logic. It's insecurity. Well, guess what? In a socialist society, you're going to be less than nothing because you don't do anything. You have nothing to give because you let insecurity fuel you. Insecurity will always lead you in the wrong frickin' direction. Just like here's another statement. Never make a decision out of desperation. It will always be the wrong one. Now think about that in your life. Think about every time you've made a desperate decision, whatever it may be. And if you're honest with yourself, you'll see that you made the wrong decision out of desperation. Desperation fuels insecurity. They go hand in hand. If you don't understand that by now, you're never going to understand what's going on in your head. Every American has a responsibility to help themselves. Your own mental health. I don't care how strong you are, how successful you are, whatever you measure that in. There is always room for self-work, self-improvement. Because you're human. You're not perfect. You made a mistake somewhere. Whether you want to believe it or not, whatever, that's delusional behavior, okay? Everybody makes mistakes. We're supposed to make mistakes so that we can learn from them. Erasing history or glossing over the struggles and the rough points in your life, you are doing yourself and everybody else a huge injustice, because how can you learn from your mistakes if you whitewash them? You can't. The hardest thing in the world is take a look inward and find the flaws in you and what you're putting out there. I've always believed that making America great, for lack of a better term, it starts at home with you. One individual, one person, one voice, one vote. It all starts with you. If we can become better individually, we can become better as a society. Are we going to be perfect? No, it's an impossibility. Perfection is impossible. It is an unachievable goal. But at the same time, in my opinion, you need to strive for perfection. But you also need to understand somewhere in your mind that you will never achieve it. It is a rarity to actually achieve perfection. Like in baseball, the perfect pitch game. I think there's only a couple through the history of baseball. And those individuals achieve perfection. Or absolute rarity, like a unicorn. Self-improvement starts with you. You can't find anybody else. You need to dig into you and what makes you tick. Why do you think when you sit in a psychiatrist's office, all they do is ask you questions? Because they don't know what's going on in your head. They can guess. The real skilled psychological therapist can interpret your moods, your actions, and come up with the idea of what you're thinking. And the really good ones are usually right. But it still starts with you. All they do is show you the questions. They ask you the questions, you give them the answers. They're showing you what's going on in your head. Why can't you have that conversation with yourself? Because you don't want to. Because nobody wants to accept that they're not perfect or that they're not right or that they're not the it person or whatever you think you are. Humbleness is extremely underrated. If you do something good, you shouldn't need recognition for it. You should just do it out of the goodness of your heart of helping that individual. When I open a door for someone coming through, it ain't just chivalry. I do it for males too. It's just, to me, it is common courtesy. Some people say thank you, some people don't. How a person reacts to your generosity is not in your control. It's in their control. You can't make people be respectful. You can't make people be appreciative. That's just not the way it works. And too many people get caught up on how other people's reaction to something they do. It's easy to do. I still do it every now and then. I still do it. I get pissed off because someone didn't do this or someone didn't appreciate that. That's falling into the insecurity and the negativity that's surrounding you. Get rid of it. Negative breeds negativity. Positivity breeds positivity. I firmly believe that. And karma, sooner or later, will come around. Some people have great runs, and it seems like they go on forever, and karma don't come and smack you. You know? Right now, I don't know where karma is. It'd be nice if it'd show up and slap the shit out of some of these morons, but I mean, basically what I'm saying is if you self-improve yourself, you won't fall for this ignorant rhetoric. These political parties are designed to separate and isolate because the evil goofballs that set these political parties up knew what they were doing. They researched this shit. The only way they win is to divide us. It's the only way they win. Look on the internet. You see this one meme going around where a bunch of citizens are holding up a table, and the quote is always, if we stand up, they lose. It's true. If we unify, if we all come together for a common goal of making America great, whatever your version is of that. I don't disagree with some of the things that one party says. I just don't think we should rely on some of the things that they say. That's why we need a intelligent debate process. An idea gets presented. 2 or 3 people have a different take on it. That's used to be called a think tank. And it was extremely productive in technology and it was in government for a while. We need to have open debate. There's just no way around it because every idea can be tweaked on. Every idea can be improved. The only way you improve it is to put it out for discussion and get other people's point of view on it. Now, some people are going to be goofy and put out ridiculous, but it's the only way we're going to go through this. It's the only way we're going to get through this without having bloodshed is some debate, some intellectual debate. We need to get rid of the corruption. It needs to be exposed. People need to be prosecuted if that's what it warrants. But we need some accountability in this world. It's not just your neighbor's fault. It's everybody's fault because we all live in this frickin' world. I leave you with this. When you start thinking that you're right, think about that thought process and what it leaves your children or your nieces or your grandchildren, or whoever is underneath you that's going to be in this planet after you expire. Think of what you're leaving. And think that technology today in a month will be outdated. Have a great day.